Hello everyone. I'm here with one of the video wherein in my as the previous video I have shown you one of the place where they have done everything in an eco-friendly manner. So I'm here today to explain more about that and will let you know how they have done it and how sustainable materials they have used. So first of all, what they have done is they have gone all as per the South Indian tradition. So it's not about South India, it's about the Indian tradition, but we all people forget about it. Thing is, they have a proper corridor at the entrance of the house and at the back side of the house, that is a front yard as well as the backyard, and the house is in the middle, and the four corners of the house are empty and there is a place. So house is in the middle, it's not wall to wall. Okay, this is the first thing which is as per Indian tradition, and as per Vastu also it's quite good. And our previous ancestors used to follow this, but we people forget nowadays. Okay, second, you have seen they have done a lot of plantation, and they have quite good greenery. And apart from that also, in such an open place, what is a strange thing, they don't have a single insect, single ant or a single mosquito inside their place, inside the house, in any of the room, which I have seen very keenly. So I'm a kind of hygienic or kind of very over hygiene person, so I have observed this. That is why I'm telling you specifically. See the level of maintenance they have done, that instead of having entire place open, entire plantation, they are not having a single insect inside. So that's quite good. I appreciate Miss Nandini for that. And second, which I have told you, this is plantation. Let's come to the third point, that is entrance. Entrance, you have seen, that is totally a South Indian architecture. Wooden they have used. I am not saying wood is a sustainable material, or because trees gives us wood, and if wood will be there, if we'll cut the wood, then trees we have to cut automatically. So obviously, yes, this is something not eco-friendly, but yes, this is a wood wherein if you are cutting a wood and you're planting a tree, then it's all fine. Apart from that, wood can be used in many ways. Some woods are sustainable, they have used those kind of woods. Why I am saying wood is a sustainable thing? Because these woods can be decomposed, and these woods can be used further, and these kind of woods can be upcycled. Okay, so these woods they have used wherein at certain stage of years, when the house needs repair or renovation, they can upcycle those kind of woods. And how intricate work they have done, how intricate artists have done that work in every layer of the door. That is something as per the South Indian tradition, which here mostly all the people follow. So that house is specifically mix of architectures, that is a Tamil Nadu architecture, Kerala architecture, and a Chettinad architecture. Okay, so quite simple as well as elegant, and they have kept everything as per their roots, what they have learned and seen from previous homes and and their own ancestors. Okay, so let's come to the fourth. Let's go inside the home, wherein they have used majorly the brass and stone kind of thing. Even in entrance also, they have used some kind of granite stones, which you will only find in temples. Okay, and inside home also they have used lot of granite and brass material, which is very kind of costly, but yes, it gives you an preservative or a kind of environment wherein you feel like you're at some kind of ancestral property, or you are living the previous days or the old ancestral days. Okay, because at that time we used to use brass, but now everyone is using steel and everything. Steel is a mixed alloy, so you cannot say it's a proper metal. So yeah, and they have done in such a way. They have a courtyard, and courtyard is a basic thing in every home here in southern states of India. So they have made a proper courtyard, and apart from that also they have a huge place in rooms also. This is something very good, because if you're having a courtyard, the room size will decrease, but automatically it will decrease, but they have taken care of that. Apart from courtyard also, a big courtyard also, they are having a spacious rooms. Okay, so one of the room I have already shown to you, and other rooms I haven't shown to you because that was the biggest room, to be frank, and other rooms also are there, but not very small rooms are there, but yes, it's quite good. And the entire home has 50 windows. 50 windows, as in from tiny windows to the to the very large windows also. Tiny, small, medium, and very large, very large. These kind of windows they have used for proper ventilation of the home, from ground floor to the upper floor, first floor. Okay, and they have given balcony in the front yard and backyard, towards front yard and towards backyard also. Okay, so I have briefly explained you about the ceiling work they have done, and floor work they have done, and wall work they have done. So they have used previous local stones, local bricks which are available in the village, and with that only they have made, because brick is a coolant, is a water coolant. So if rain happens, or it's a summer or sunny days, and if you pour water on the stone, on those bricks and stones also, red bricks or red stones, then it will be cooler. Okay, so that is the reason they hardly use ACs. Though they do have ACs also in the rooms, in case anyone is unaware, not comfortable without AC or something like that. But yes, if in previous day we don't use ACs, right? So if we use those stones, your house from inside will be more cooler than compared to the outside temperature. Okay, so stones they have used specifically for walls, and apart from that, to make more elegant and decorative, they have used stones also. Even they have renovated in such a way, they have used shunks also to make the decoration, which I haven't shown you, but it's something different. And walls are like this in every room. Either it's a varnished cladding, or it's raw cladding. So they have done in such a way. And floor, I have told you that those were Atungadi tiles. Atungadi tiles are very famous, and I have seen, because I was let me just give you an example. Atungadi tiles have some medicinal properties. It's not like they are some kind of mythology or superstitious related to that. No, it's something scientific, because those are made with rice bran, which Miss Nandini has told me, and those are all natural materials they use to make those tiles. So let me give you a live example. I was roaming from last 4 to 5 days, right? So my legs were paining, and not even mine, my whole family's. Was standing in the queues and everything. But when we reached that place and we started walking on those tiles, after 1 or 2 hours, I felt myself and realized that in my feet I'm not having that much pain. Okay, so walking on those tiles was really comfortable, and my pain got lessened. So this is the reason in previous days also our ancestors used those kind of tiles. So in Athungadi only those tiles are made, and prints and all such thing you can choose from your own taste. And those tiles I think are better for every home. Nowadays we use flat marbles and granites and everything in our floor tiles, but I think that will be a good idea to have those kind of tiles, because as I mentioned, it is something having it won't give your feet kind of feeling that you are walking on a hard surface. It is very soft, very soft. Okay, so that is the reason probably I didn't feel pain much in my feet. So though it was flat, but still I felt like that. So this is something precious about those kind of tiles, floor tiles. And if we say about the ceiling, see, you can see my ceiling here, right? This is a cemented ceiling. So in ceiling also they have used different kind of materials. One I have shown you, they have covered it properly with you can say cement, but that is not cement, that is something related to clay or something like that. I mentioned it as a cement, but that was not proper cement, it was mixed with some kind of natural material. So that cement was only for the making that surface of ceiling a little hard and it won't get down. That is the only reason. Okay, but apart from that, they have used some kind of natural material to bind. To bind the natural material, they have used cement, but specifically they have used red natural material only to make their ceiling look cooler and eco-friendly. So in ceiling, they didn't do any kind of false ceiling. Also here also no false ceiling is there, but majorly we do use false ceiling for our lighting and all such things. But if you have a proper ventilation, then there is no need of lighting. So false ceiling is a waste. Okay. And if you are having I mentioned earlier also, if you are having a very small space, then false ceiling is a waste idea, because you will feel non-ventilated, because false ceiling will decrease the height of the wall. So approximately 1 or 2 inches till here it will decrease the size of the wall. Okay, in that case it's not a good idea, I feel so. But obviously it depends on everyone's taste also. If they like to have, they can have it, but they can get it done. But I don't think so it will it will give a sustainable look, or if you can say, it will be friendly for long duration or long time period, let's say for 10 years or 20 years, because you always have to renovate, as well as you can't clean it properly. Okay, so that is the one thing. She has used that kind of natural material. Apart from that, she has used I didn't show you, I'll share the picture here, just see that here, there in the ceiling they have used bamboo sheets. Okay, why bamboo sheets? Bamboo is a natural material and it can be upcycled also, it can be recycled also. So bamboo sheets they have used and binded it in such a way towards the ceiling that it looks good, and it gives a very eco-friendly and cooler kind of environment. And obviously bamboo is a cooler material, so if the heat directly hits the ceiling or the terrace, then it won't come directly to the room. Bamboo sheets is a kind of a mediator in between that. So that is something, a different idea, and I like that. I have heard like people use bamboo sheets somewhere in Japan and Korea or somewhere, but I have never seen in India. So this is something I liked it. Just see the picture here, and in such a way they have used it that they have used ceiling lights also in those bamboo sheets. So yes, this is something great they have done towards the ceiling and making the rooms more cooler. And as I mentioned, balcony was there. So there was a proper cross ventilation from one balcony to other balcony. In between there is a courtyard. One balcony is there, other balcony is there from front yard to backyard. And in this corridor, in this square corridor, you will be having the room. So this cross ventilation will take place every now and then. This is the only reason also that their house remains much cooler, and they have a lot of natural light. They don't use lights. I have never seen using lights in their house, in ground floor as well as the upper floor or the first floor. But obviously in night you need it to some extent, but in day they don't use light. They have kept tube lights and everything, but they don't use it much in the daytime because their natural light is so much. So this is also a thing which is necessary, like natural light, natural air. These two criteria has to be taken care of while purchasing a home, or while creating a home, or while building a home. So this is something I appreciate that they have kept in such a way. Okay, so this is the major thing which I would like to share with you, like basic things which they have taken care of. So I think these are the eco-friendly materials they have used and maintained in such a way that it's very hard, because as I mentioned, floor tiles you can use that, but their maintenance is very high. Why? Because you cannot mop it with those kind of chemicals. She has explained to me, Miss Nandini, that how she is maintaining that. So in that way you cannot use any kind of chemicals. Why? Because those are handmade and hand painted and made with the natural material. So if you use chemicals, they will lose their properties. So you have to clean it very diligently. Their maintenance is very high. What she does is she use a bit of coconut oil and water, mix it together and use for mopping. And she also mentioned one more thing: if you will walk on those tiles, then it will be more shiny to those places only where you are walking. So if it is not in use, they will be little dull, and if you are walking, those tiles will be more shiny. So these are the basic properties of those kind of tiles. I think this is something interesting, and people should start using. And this is something which is used in South India only. I have never seen in North India that people are using these kind of tiles. Modernization is okay, but to some extent it will use these kind of materials which can be beneficial for our health, and in such case I think everyone should use that. So this is it as of now. I'll show you some pictures here. Just go through that and look into that, how they have used it. Obviously I've seen, you have seen in my Facebook, YouTube, Insta and everything. So this is the first place I have been till now where they have used eco-friendly material. I'll be posting more new videos on other places also where they have used eco-friendly material and natural air and natural light they have taken care of. So I'll start going to those places and will post a video on the same as well. In the meantime, if you have any queries regarding ceilings, walls, floors and anything which what kind of material you can use apart from that, and what is available in the local environment also, you can just ping me here or mention in the comment section. I'll be able to reply to you on the same. Thank you.